What if I told you that one simple action without any tools or spending a single dollar could reset your car's electronics? From stubborn check engine lights to frozen touchscreens and glitchy sensors, your vehicle might just be begging for a reset. And no, you don't need to pay thousands of dollars to the mechanic to do it. In this video, I'm revealing 9 powerful methods to reset your car's systems, most of which you can do right in your driveway. Method 1. Use an OBD2 scanner to clear codes. An OBD2 scanner is a powerful little device that plugs into your car's OBD2 ports, usually located under the dashboard. Once connected, it can read and clear error codes from various control modules like the ECU, ABS, and airbag system. More advanced scanners can reset specific systems like throttle position or crankshaft relearn procedures. To reset a system, turn the ignition on, plug in the scanner, and follow the prompts to clear codes. This method is fast and precise, and it doesn't require you to physically tamper with the battery or fuses. It's especially useful after fixing an issue that triggered a check engine light. The best part is, you can find these scanners for under $30 online, and many apps let you control them from your phone. Method 2. Disconnect the battery. One of the most universal ways to reset your car's entire electronic system is by disconnecting the battery. Start by turning off the engine and removing the key. Then use a wrench to loosen and remove the negative battery terminal. Leave the terminal off for at least 15 to 30 minutes. This helps clear temporary software bugs, minor sensor errors, and sometimes resets the check engine light. After waiting, reconnect the positive terminal first and then connect the negative terminal. After reconnecting, your vehicle may take a few minutes to relearn idle speeds and other settings. It's like giving your car a mini brain reboot. Method 3. The key on-off method. This is an old-school trick that still works wonders, especially in older cars without advanced electronics. Simply insert your key into the ignition, turn it to the on position without starting the engine, and then turn the key back to off position. Repeat this process 3 to 5 times in a row. What this does is cycle the vehicle's internal systems, which can reset sensors and fuel trim data. Some cars even use this method to reset the throttle body or fuel pump logic. It's fast, free, and works like magic on cars built before the full digital takeover. Give it a shot next time your dash lights go crazy. Method 4. Pull and reinsert the system fuse. In many vehicles, there is a dedicated fuse for the ECU or ECM that can be temporarily pulled to perform a soft reset. Start by locating the fuse box, which is usually in the engine bay or under the dashboard. Now consult your owner's manual to identify the ECU or ECM fuse and pull it out using a fuse puller or needle nose pliers. Leave it out for 10 to 15 minutes to allow the ECU's volatile memory to clear. When you reinsert the fuse and start the car, the ECU will begin to relearn driving data from scratch. This method is useful if you're experiencing persistent check engine lights, but want a less drastic approach than disconnecting the battery. It also avoids resetting the radio, clock, and other settings that a full battery disconnect would erase. Method 5. Throttle position sensor reset. If your car idles high, stalls, or accelerates weirdly after maintenance, the throttle position sensor might be out of sync. You can often reset it manually without tools. To reset your throttle position sensor, turn the ignition key to the on position without starting the car, and then slowly press the gas pedal all the way down. Hold it there for about 10 seconds, and then slowly release it. Now turn the ignition off and wait for at least 10 to 30 seconds. This helps the ECU relearn the throttle position range. This reset is particularly important after throttle body service or replacing the accelerator pedal assembly. A properly calibrated TPMS ensures smoother acceleration, more accurate fuel delivery, and better engine performance. Method 6. Reset the transmission control module. The TCM controls how your automatic transmission shifts. If you've recently had transmission work done or noticed rough shifts, a reset might help. Here's a common method. Turn the ignition to the on position without starting the engine. Press the gas pedal all the way to the floor and hold it there for 10 seconds. Then turn the ignition off, still holding the pedal down. After that, release the pedal and wait for about 2 minutes before starting the car. This forces the TCM to erase learned shift data and return to factory default settings. The car will then begin to relearn your driving habits gradually. This method can improve transmission smoothness if improper adaptive data was causing issues. Method 7. Battery management system. Reset modern cars have a BMS that monitors charging cycles and battery health. When you replace the battery, the system might not recognize the new one, leading to poor charging or system warnings. Some cars require you to reset the BMS using a scan tool that can register a new battery. Others allow a manual reset by turning the ignition on and holding the start button or gas pedal for 15 to 20 seconds. Resetting ensures the alternator charges correctly and the car doesn't reduce electrical output unnecessarily. Skipping this step can shorten battery life or cause warning lights to appear even if the battery is brand new. Method 8. TPMS reset. After inflating your tires or rotating them, the TPMS might not automatically recalibrate. Some vehicles have a dedicated TPMS reset button, usually located under the steering column, in the glove box, or near the center console. With the car on but not running, press and hold the reset button until the TPMS light blinks and then release. Drive the car for about 10 to 20 minutes at highway speeds to allow the system to relearn. In some cars, you'll have to reset it via the infotainment menu or with a scan tool. Without a reset, the system may give false alerts or fail to detect pressure changes correctly. Always reset TPMS after correcting any tire-related issue to ensure accurate pressure readings. Method 9. Oil Life Monitor System. Reset. After changing the oil, you must reset the oil life monitoring system. Otherwise, the car will keep warning you to perform an oil change. In many cars, you can do this by turning the ignition to on position and then pressing the gas pedal 3 times within 10 seconds. On others, you'll use dashboard controls to navigate to maintenance or oil life, then press and hold OK or reset until the gauge resets to 100%. Some newer vehicles require going through the infotainment system instead. Not resetting this system can confuse you or the next technician, leading to inaccurate maintenance tracking. Always reset this system after an oil change, whether you do it yourself or go to a shop. And that's all for this video. These are the powerful ways to reset your car's systems without paying a mechanic a dime. From battery tricks to hidden menus, these resets can fix glitches, clear warnings, and bring your ride back to life. If you found this video helpful, then subscribe the channel for more tips and tricks. See you in the next video.